Who exactly am I supposed to love? Hey friends, happy Friday. The weekend is here. I'm Andy Ross. I'm one of the pastors at Northminster Church in Tucson, Arizona. And today on our schedule of readings, actually it's on our schedule for this coming Sunday in worship. We are exploring a Love Your Neighbor series. How can we, who especially bear the name Christ, how can we live a life of love that makes a difference? That's been the series we've been looking at this month. And this Sunday, we're going to look at probably one of Jesus' most famous stories. It's called the story of the Good Samaritan. A story that is perhaps one of the most well-told and best impacting in our world today. We have Good Sam clubs. We have Good Samaritan hospitals. Jesus was confronted by a young Sharpie who asks, what's one of the greatest commandments? And he says, well, love your neighbor as yourself. Jesus says, excellent. But then I'm so grateful. This expert in the law asks an additional question, so good of him. Well, who is my neighbor? Bingo. And Jesus tells the story. A guy's going down the road. He's waylaid by robbers. They take his credit card, his wallet. They take his clothing. They beat him up. And this story, I encourage you to read it for yourself today, but a senior pastor comes along and goes to the other side, avoids this poor victim. The associate pastor comes along, does the same thing. But a Samaritan, and in Jesus' days, Samaritans were not looked upon well. Takes care of the man, gets him to a place of shelter, takes pity on him, helps to make sure that his wounds are bandaged, puts him in his own car, donkey, takes him to a place of shelter, tells the innkeeper, here's some money, and I'll pay whatever extra is needed on my return trip. Remarkable. This story teaches us we don't just love those who are like us or who appeal to us. Our neighbor, whom we are called to love, is the person who's deeply hurting, who's been victimized, who is left by the side of the road. At Northminster Church, we are proud to partner with the Gospel Rescue Mission. That's the card I was holding at the beginning. And it has, this is a card I sometimes give to people along with either some help or food. It has directions to a center of opportunity, a remarkable place here in the city of Tucson, where we provide food, shelter, showers, health clinics, counseling, and we also offer Jesus. We partner with the Gospel Rescue Mission. We partner with Tucson Refugee Ministries. We partner with Interfaith Community Services. There's a list. Because we know that it's when we link with one another, just like this Samaritan linked with the innkeeper, that we can best love those who are in hurting need. So, I encourage you to join us in worship this Sunday. We're going to take a look at this story in Luke chapter 10. And you can visit with us in person. We're at Fort Lowell and Tucson Boulevard intersection in Tucson, just east of Campbell. Our services are at 8 a.m., 9:45, and 11:30 a.m. You can also join us online through our video platforms at those same times, or even later in the week on demand. But I want to invite you to join us in worship as we reflect on this story of Jesus and how we can love those who are wounded, hurting, and in need of great care. Have a wonderful Friday and Saturday. And on Sunday, I hope to see you in church.